Today I am bringing you a true story that you will make you terrified to sleep alone tonight. This is the truth behind the childhood toy that was never meant for kids. I recommended you close your eyes while you listening because let your mind see your darkness I stepped into. But if you can make it to the very end, I will show you the actual leaked camera captures of this creature that were found on the broken VHS tape. You won't believe what was standing in the corner of my room. So, if you are ready to face your nightmares, so let's begin. I love old toys because they have stories. Last week I found an old Huggy Wuggy toy at a garage sale. It was so cheap. The woman who sold it was crying. She said it was her son's favorite toy, but her son was missing many years ago. I thought it was just a sad story. I bought a toy. It was big and blue. It had long arms. It had a big smile. I put it on my shelf. I liked how it looked. I also have an old VHS camera. I like how old video looks. It has a nostalgic feel. One night, I decided to record my room. I wanted to see how the camera works at night. I put the camera on my tripod. I pointed it at my shelf where Huggy Wuggy was sitting. I went to bed. I forgot about the camera. I thought it would be just hours of the dark, empty room. The next morning, I watched the tape. The video was very dark and grainy. It was hard to see. For the first 2 hours, nothing to happen. The clock on the screen showed it was after 3 a.m. Then I saw something strange. A small blue light was moving in the room. It was not a window reflection. It was a single small red dot. It was moving across my bedroom wall. I got scared. I stopped the video. I looked at my bedroom wall. There was no red dot. I went back to the video. The red dot was still moving. It stopped on Huggy Wuggy's head. Then my toy's head slowly turned. It was a very small movement, but it was there. Huggy Wuggy was looking directly at the camera. Its big, friendly smile was gone. It was replaced by something else. It was so very disturbing sight. The smile was not wide and happy. It was closed, but I could see rows of small sharp teeth behind its fur. The teeth were all around its mouth. It looked like a shark. It was not a kid toy. It was a monster. The analog camera was very old. It made the toy look even more terrifying. The grain and bad color made it feel real. The footage then started to display several found footage degradation. The image would shake and color would bleed. The single weak lamp casting a yellow light on Huggy Wuggy would flicker. Through the static, I saw Huggy Wuggy's arm move. They stretched out of the shelf. They were so long. It's very long. The toy was not sitting anymore. It was standing. It was taller than my shelf. It was taller than me. It started to move toward my bed. Its long arms were scraping the floor. I could hear the sound on the tape. It was a soft rubbing sound. Shh, shh, shh. It stopped my bed. It bent down. I saw its face close to the camera lens. The smile was wide open now. Thousands of tiny, sharp teeth were sticking out. Its eyes were completely black. It was smiling at me. The tape then glitched severely. The image broke up into static. I could only hear sound. It was a very unsettling sound. It was like a child laughter, but it was distraught and electronic. Then I heard the sound of the camera tripod being knocking over, the sound of a heavy body hitting the floor. Then there was only static for many minutes. I jumped out of my chair. I ran to my bedroom. The tripod was on the floor. The VHS camera was broken. The tape was inside. I took it out. I looked at my shelf. Huggy Wuggy was gone. It was not in the room. My doors and windows were locked. I was alone, but I felt like I was being watched. Every shadow looked like a blue monster. I immediately destroyed the camera, but I saved the tape. I wanted to know what happened to the boy who went missing. Was he taken by this toy? Was this toy alive? This is the leak footage I am showing you today. It was very disturbing. It shows the true nature of Huggy Wuggy. It was not cute friend. It's an unhuman mimic. If you see this toy in your house, get out immediately. Don't buy old toys from strangers. You don't know what kind of memories or spirits are trapped inside. Huggy Wuggy does not stay on the tape. It used the analog signal to jump into my reality. It's a psychological horror that is now my everyday life. I don't sleep with the lights off anymore. Sometimes when I look at the mirror, Huggy Wuggy's face is there for a fraction of a second, smiling that same unhinging smile. The most terrifying part is when I use my phone camera. In the reflection of the glass, I see a tall blue figure standing right behind me. It's always there, waiting for me to be alone in the dark again. I feel like a mimic in getting stronger. The other day, I heard my own voice calling my name from the other room. It was flat and emotionless, just like its breathing. I am trapped in the reality that is slowly being rewritten by the analog shadow. I don't think I can erase its data from my life. It's patient waiting for me to break. Sometimes I still hear a gentle hum of the VHS recording from the fateful night. It's faint, but I know it's him. Huggy Wuggy is waiting for me to forget. He is waiting for me to pick up another old camera. He is a persistent, unwanted passenger in my digital life. I am sharing this so that my case file will not be forgotten. Thank you for listening to my story tonight. Keep your all devices unplugged. If you see static on your TV, don't look at too closely. You might see a tall blue monster glitched inside waiting for you. This is Horror Wink USA. Stay safe, stay in the light, and remember the shadows have eyes and they are always recording. Good night, and don't forget to keep your memories analog.